Hey everybody, this is Toray, and here is a link to my Swtor site where I am featuring the trooper videos. It's the first 10-man instance, actually 5-man instance that you do with a trooper, and I actually played a trooper. So this is my Juggernaut. This is actually pre-release, and I'm playing him, and that's him. I love his look. This is before I got the gear. So this is the first world boss that you will actually see. It's on Drum and Cass. He's called the First. He's the very first world boss that you will encounter. He's very simple. One thing you need to know is all world bosses, after being engaged, they do have an enrage timer. So if you don't have enough people, they will enrage and start wiping the group. So that's one thing to know. You average this one. It took, oh, how many I got there? Two, four, six to take down. It was pretty easy. Um, you should be able to do it at six. And we were about, what level was I here? 21. So with 21s in here and 20s. And so here's one of the world bosses. Pretty simple. You just hold aggro, and he knocks you back. You just jump right back in and keep holding aggro. So, what do I think of SWTOR? It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. I'm currently level 30, and I just hit the planet of Alderaan. I'm on a PvP server. Um, the majority is like 3 to 1 um, of Imperials or Empire versus the Republic. So, we barely see any, and I hope that changes because I want some PvP fun. I want to show some world PvP. I will be having some battlegrounds. I want to level my agent. I tried PvPing with a Juggernaut. Everyone says it's when higher levels it gets better. I just see that PvP is more for the ranged. So I really want to go on my agent when I start leveling, and I'm gonna do a let's play with the agent. I'm gonna do step by step every quest, and bring it down, show it to you guys. So that's with that. What I think about the Juggernaut tanking, it's very unique tanking. It brings me to a warrior style of tanking. It's best described. You have to lay your sunders on to hold max threat, and then you have to really work for your DPS. I mean, for your threat. You have to make sure everything's on cooldowns. It gets a little easier the higher up because you have a backhand that you can use that causes major threat. I just finally got an AoE taunt, so it makes it a lot easier for me to pull. Um, so it's really tough in the beginning to tank, especially you don't get your form until level 15, which is basically like your Pallies, you have your Righteous Fury. It's something like that. It doesn't hold as well as Threat as Fury, but it does its job. Um, but overall, I'm really enjoying this game. I'm having tons of fun, and I'm still playing WoW. I am still playing WoW. We're still doing our 10 mans. I think we are currently 5 of 8 on the new bosses with our 10-man group. And LFR, I'm trying to run 2 to 3 times a week. Uh, and then basically we just go with a whole bunch of guildies, and then we roll on everything. And then even if we have it, and then we roll on it, and then we just distribute it to the people in the guild if they need it. And then we just do that twice, 2 to 3 times a week, just to have fun and do stuff with the guild still. Um, but a majority of the guild is on Star Wars, and as you can see, it's just tons of fun. Um, there's Inquisitors. Basically everyone knows the deal with right now. Inquisitors are your lightning guys. Juggernauts are your tank and melee DPS. There is a spec that is for melee, like a DPS Juggernaut. I haven't tried it yet. When they actually bring in dual specs, they said they're gonna bring it in just within time. We got a purple there. Um, and then look how cool that is. Your loot glows for whatever object. So if it glows purple, epic, green for greens, blue for blues. A light blue is trash, like just credits, which is your cash. Here's the second world boss that we downed. This one is called the Grandfather. Ugly as shit. He's ugly, but that's he's called the grandfather. We actually did hit his enrage, but and I died on this. But one of the bounty hunter tanks picked it up, and everyone just popped and then ran back in. And you're gonna see that when this fight is over. So going back to on the server, I see more bounty hunters than anything. Everybody wants to be a bounty hunter. Bounty hunter is one of the best classes. And I was reading a forum post, and just leave in your comments. Tell me if you agree or you don't agree. This is the way it was best put. Why there's more Sith or Imperials than Republic. One of the developers was was asked, we want to try to make it even and fun for everybody, but this one guy, one of the not publishers, but one of the reviewers, and said, he's like, I got an easy answer for you. I know why there's more Imperials than Republic. It's really simple. You give Imperials these cool lightning blasts to shoot out, where the Republic, they throw rocks. Which one sounds more enticing to play? Someone who throws rocks? Someone who shoots lightning and kills people? And it's true. It's just, I mean, the Republic does have a few good classes. I mean, you got the smuggler, which is kind of cool. It's like the equivalent to the agent. You have your trooper. If you go to my other channel, like I said before, you're gonna see how the trooper plays. I found it enjoyable, but not something to play all the way through. And maybe I'll try one of the light sides. I'm not sure how this. I just maybe just for the storyline, I'll play one through. So here I am. I haven't got my helmet on this video. This guy is pretty much a tank and spank. It's extremely simple. Another reason why I didn't I'm not playing with sound in here was on Ventrilo. At this time I play Christmas music all the time, so if I would release the sound, you would hear laser blast and you would hear Christmas music playing in the background. I have a radio station playing on Ventrilo on a music channel. So if anybody wants to just jump in, they can just phantom it and just listen to the music as long as they want. So this boss, you can see I actually, while I was fighting, another good thing is you can actually send your pets to do some crafting for you. They can go get gems for you or materials, whatever your profession is. So I'm over here fighting a boss, and they're just doing the crafting for me, or they're getting gems for me while I'm just doing it. So it's very nice. Um, I want to try a little bit more PvP on him, like I said before. I want to see how well. I actually played three PvP matches. Only one of them was really good as me playing as a warrior. Um, it was just a face roll complete, and I actually carried the ball and hut ball over the line three times. Uh, they say that juggernauts are the best to carry over because they just take so much damage and have much damage mitigation. But there's so much CC in this game. It's it's incredible. So you see that he's enraged right there. See how he's glowing red? He's pissed off. And you're gonna see me, heals are just going back and forth. I have no cooldowns. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. So alright. You're gonna see me die in a few seconds. And at that point, I forgot who it is. I think it's Sib is gonna pick it up, Bounty Hunter, and he's gonna Bounty Hunter take it, and then I'm gonna release and then rush back in, which is very close. You're supposed to have 16 people, I guess, to beat this guy before he's enraged. To do it without ease. I mean, to do it with ease. How many I got here? 4, 3, 6, 9, 10. So we're 6 short on DPS, and some of them were actually low levels. So we're like, oh man, we're gonna wipe, we're gonna wipe, we're gonna wipe, and then he's like, hold on, I'm tanking this with no problem. I'm like, for real? Yeah, look, I'm barely. You can see his health. I'm barely taking any damage. I was like, oh shit, release. So we all release and we get back here as fast as we can to finish him up. So that's another thing. I want to try bounty hunter. I want to see how bounty hunter tanking is. See there we released. See how quick it is? I have my you actually get this with the collector's edition. This vehicle is pretty badass. Um, and it's fast, it's epic too. So what I suggest, it's something really worth trying, guys. My right now my guild has I think 3 world bosses down, and we're gonna try to get. I'm gonna try to get footage on the other ones the one that I missed, and I'm gonna future ones like Tatooine. We're finding these bosses. So let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Leave your comments. I love reading comments. Just keep them positive. When you have negative comments, it discourages. All right, so there is my codex. It's like a badge, the grandfather. All right, everyone, peace out. Subscribe, rate.